Alright, so basically what's going on here is the heater core is behind the dashboard. I have zero interest in pulling out the entire dashboard to get to it, to investigate whether or not this heater core has a air filter or not, but I do have to gain access to the box. So what I did was I took my trusty Dremel 4000 and I used a roto zip tip, and I went around the plastic nice and neat. Don't go deep, go nice and shallow. All right, all the way around, nice and clean. You should be wearing eye protection too. I like to put my eye protection on after I make the cut. Okay, that came out nice and clean. Now this is why you go shallow with the roto tip, because you have wires behind here, you have linkage in the mixing box, all this stuff in the way. If you go too deep, you cut into it, you create more problems than you're solving. So the easiest problems to solve are the ones that we don't create for ourselves to begin with. I'm going to go delicately. I might even get on YouTube and get another look at how this mixing box is configured, where exactly the heater core comes in and the evaporator, because I want to get close to it without damaging it, and be able to patch it back up nice and neat as if I wasn't even in there at all. So let me go do that, and then we'll come back out and we'll continue pressing forward. Fuck, hit the core. You son of a bitch. Ain't that perfect. Found the heater core. Nice. Loving it. Alright, so very annoying. Put a hole here with the fucking roto zip tool. Alright, so I put a nice hole in my evaporator. Not my evaporator, my heater core. So I'm going to try to drain the coolant down. Get a torch on that. See if I can solder it. I might be able to fix that. The correct fix is to replace the heater core, but I don't see that happening. Not today. Alright, so I have to drain out the cooling system, so I could try to solder the heater core. I already have a drain cock set up on my truck a while back. Cut it out. Alright, so I just got to get the coolant level below the level of the heater core, so when I heat up the heater core, it doesn't boil out and prevent the solder from sticking. Wish me luck on this one. It's a delicate operation. So basically what happened was I got to get a vacuum on this, suck air while I'm heating it up, so the rod goes in. I'm going to do that right now. So we got a vacuum going here. So far this operation sucked all the way through. Alright, so at the end of the day what I ended up doing was just mixing up a 2-part epoxy, JB Weld, 5-minute epoxy, and I gooped it on the area that was damaged. I did that with the vacuum applied to the system, so it sucked some of the epoxy into the core a little bit. Not a big deal. If you know how a heater core works, it's really not doing that much as far as occluding the channels that bring the hot coolant through the heater core. It seems to be working. I don't see any leaks. We're going to take it for a test drive this morning, but I do want you to make note that how wide open this is now. You have so much exposure to the heater core and to the evaporator just by opening up this area over here in the mixing box. So I'm going to make a cover plate to cover up that access point. That could be taken off whenever I need to get in there with a hose and blow down the coils, whether it be the evaporator or the heater core, just for general maintenance. And that's that. All right, it was hard, it was painful, but I would consider the project an overall success in terms of bringing maintenance to a higher level here.